in horizontal. Nice, let's go! Ha! Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, I think everything's good. Oops, my mic's not actually pointed at my mouth. Everything's good. We should be fine. Hopefully, everything's fine. We'll see. Anyway. Okay, now we can check YouTube, Twitch. We're good on everything. Let's go! Okay. I'm so sorry that you will hear construction outside. There's construction outside because it is currently a Tuesday! Which means there's construction outside! Yay! Why? Well, good enough. If you can't, at the very least, I can still enjoy it somehow. I'm gonna make the best out of a Tuesday morning and just stream Will You Push the Button. I've been thinking about this idea for a bit. Essentially, I wanted to have a stream where it's dedicated to just me talking a lot because I want to keep my streams more engaging. And at the same time, I really just love one of my favorite things to do in real life is just ask people hypotheticals. Like, hypotheticals are one of my favorite things to ever talk about. That's the reason why currently I currently am using a 3D model that has my hands moving around. The reason is because if I'm not gonna be controlling something, like in a controller or something, I can actually freely move my hand, and I'm way more expressive when it comes to talking with my hands. So, I thought it might be a good idea to just do this. I even showed a little sneak peek of this in today's short. If you guys didn't see. In today's short, what I did is that... Actually, today's short was very late. Can I just say that much? I had this idea to do this since yesterday. Actually, I had this idea like 2 to 3 days ago. But yesterday, I was too sleepy because I don't know why. This entire week has just been a little bit tiring. Yesterday, I was talking about the fact that my cousin was visiting from another island. So now they're visiting here. Currently, today, it is a free day for me. Hello, Karen! Hello, Karen! Welcome to the stream! Hello again! Currently, I'm just talking about my day right now. We will get to the will you press the button stuff later. Vunene! Welcome to the stream! Silva! Welcome! Welcome, welcome! Chelsea! Hello! Welcome everyone! Hope you guys will enjoy your stay. So as I was saying, today was a little bit hectic, or yesterday and today was a little bit hectic because yesterday my cousin was actually visiting from another province. So since they were visiting, we were mostly out during the entire weekend. And since I got back home, I've been really tired. That yesterday I just slept the moment it hit afternoon. I didn't expect how tired I was. Hi again. Today, on the other hand, I woke up because originally today's short was supposed to be made and edited before, like, at 7 p.m. yesterday, but instead I accidentally went to sleep and woke up at midnight, and by that time it was already way too late. So I had to rush my newest short in order to get it out by 4 because that was the earliest I could possibly get it out from start to finish. What are you playing? Today is mostly a just chatting stream, but today we're going to be playing Will You Press the Button, a website where essentially you will be given a condition. For example, you can control people, but it will then give you a condition. It will then give you a what do you call this? A caveat, a condition. It will give you a condition that will make the original. Damn it! How can I describe this? Essentially, you're given a scenario where you will be given a button to push. If you push the button, something will happen, but it will come with a consequence. Consequence, that's the word. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. But that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be playing Will You Press the Button, and you guys can also try to talk to me about whether or not you agree with my choice. And also something fun I did. Hold on. This way you guys can see this. Let me show this right now. OBS, here it is. If I switch over to my game, you can see right there, or if you're on my YouTube shorts, is right here on the top. Or if you're in my Twitch, you'll see it here in the corner. I have a counter that will increase or decrease based on majority opinion. So essentially, if I crap, I didn't have it on. I'm such a professional streamer, guys. Crap. What's it called? Ito DC. Oh my gosh, that was dumb. I forgot. Okay, but essentially, if I get one that is a majority opinion, I'm gonna increase the counter by 1, and if not, I'm gonna decrease it. I'm gonna just keep it at 0. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. The counter should be fine. Hold on, where's my counter? Everything should be working as intended. So if I increase the counter by 1, it should increase my majority opinion by 1, as you see here. And otherwise, and this allows me to manually, like, quickly keep track of if my opinions are hot takes or not. Alright? You get the gist of it? Okay, good. I guess for right now, I'll try to think what else do I have. Oh yeah. I guess nothing more. I guess we can just jump on into it. Not today. This week is going to be very hectic for me. So what I'm planning to do is that I'm gonna give you guys like a little behind the scenes thing. I'm kind of planning on using the stream in order to, what do you call this? In order to stockpile on my shorts for the next few days. So for the next few days, you're just gonna see me just gonna be purely doing will you push the button shorts. I'm not sure if they'll do well today for some reason. I don't know why. The short did surprisingly well. It got like 1.2k. I don't know why. But that's just something, but that's just how I guess the algorithm goes. It just randomly decides that, hey, this one will be popular today. Sometimes it will not be. That's just how these things go, I guess. Anyway. So for right now, I'm still gonna continue my tradition. I told myself every beginning of the stream, I need to, for 20 minutes or so, I'm just gonna be rambling on so that I can get better at talking at improv, even if it's just like pure nonsense, like what I'm doing right now. Albeit, I guess there's nothing too interesting. Oh yeah, wait, here's something fun. This will make me very obvious. Well, not obvious, but it will show like a little niche fandom that I'm in. Today I've been rewatching The Music Freaks. I'm sure you guys have heard of this. There's like a gacha web series that got really popular recently on Twitter. But I started watching this thing way before Twitter caught on to this. Essentially, I'm watching episode 5 where Luke and Xander, two of the side characters. I want to say side characters, but they're more like secondary characters. Two of them finally got together, and not gonna lie, I didn't realize just how jam-packed that episode is with songs. That thing had like 3 songs or like 4. It had like 3 to 4 songs. It was a lot. I'm surprised that episode was so ambitious, especially for the fact that this is also the first time that they changed all of the characters' designs. So that really just made me love the series even more. I can't wait for when the new season drops. There's so many episodes I really want to watch, dude. Sorry, so many series I really want to watch. I like more things that are more cozy. I don't... Hi, Guji. Welcome to stream. Said hi. Hello! Currently just talking before I start with the actual stream. Anyway, so right now we're going to what was I on about? I was talking about The Music Freaks. Oh yeah, no. Series I want to watch. There's a bunch of series that I really want to watch that I haven't done yet, and I don't know what is keeping me from watching it. Namely, these are like series that are not as popular. There's a bunch of series that are popular I want to try out, but the main problem is the fact I'm not really too interested in them too much. Other than just trying to see what the hype is all about. Number one, like being Chainsaw Man. I haven't watched that one. I heard there's a lot of good things about it, but Also, a lot of bad things about it because of the fact that how the manga ended. Apparently, it ended really badly based on what YouTube said. Sorry, not YouTube. Based on what Twitter said. But there's also, what's that anime that I want to try? It's like, it's an anime about like torture. I forgot what it's called. It's like slice of life torture. Let's go back to this screen. I've completely forgot I switched over to the game screen without me thinking. But it's like a game about slice of life torture. I forgot what it was. Anime. I know that's like a very weird thing to hear. I don't know anything about this anime. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Hold on, let me just check. Crunchyroll. It is the daily life of a part-time torturer. I need to watch this because I love slice of life anime, and I also love freaking seasonal anime. And this one seems very interesting, and also by the fact that it seems like it might be much simpler when it comes to talking. Because I'm trying to teach myself Japanese, like self-taught. It's kind of really hard right now, especially since I'm reaching the point where I can now read better at Japanese, but I cannot communicate as well in Japanese. I can't form new sentences because I can't communicate in Japanese if I don't know anyone who speaks Japanese. You see what I mean? It's like an issue right now for me. But essentially, I want to watch like there's a lot of anime that I just watch every season that is basically just slice of life. There is like the one I mentioned yesterday, how I ended up in an all guys mixer. That one's definitely a slice of life. Wonderful anime, by the way. There's another one about like three brothers. I forgot what it's called. But essentially it's like something family. I forgot what it's called, but it's basically just like four brothers who live in a single household after the parents pass away. Hello, Adrian. Welcome to the stream. Howdy. Currently, I'm just talking about some anime that I've been wanting to watch more often. Another anime that I absolutely love that I didn't expect to love is what was it? No, it's not Daily Life of High School Boys. I love that one, but that's a different one. It was what's it called? My New Boss is Goofy. There it is. My New Boss is Goofy is such a fun anime. Yes, it's a fun little anime. Japanese animation. I love that one. I love My New Boss is Goofy. It's so sweet. I'm so kind of sad it only lasted 12 episodes. But the manga only lasted like two volumes. I kind of want to read it, but at the same time, I already know most of the stories since they adapted all of it. I think they even adapted the special. I think they also added a special chapter. I can't remember though. And also, how can I say this? There's another one. Mr. Villain's Day Off. That's also a sweet one. I really want to watch that one. I know that there's an English dub for that one. I finished when it was still airing. It was great. Not gonna lie, I just really like things that are very fluffy and very sweet. Like, these anime do not have any conflicts whatsoever. They're just all, like, daily life of stuff of, like, something supernatural, something unnatural, something like that, something. Still, I find all of it way too fun. How about you? What are your guys' favorite anime? I kind of want to see more suggestions or what to watch, because there's a lot of series I never really watched, and maybe some of series I didn't even hear about. Like another anime I've been watching recently, it's called the Shinobi, the ninja and her samurai master, and it is fun. It's basically each episode is only 3 minutes long, and it retells the story of how Japan was formed. And despite the fact I'm a person who knows nothing about Japanese history, I find it so interesting how they interpret it, and it's so funny as well, because they give little side notes on what actually is written down in story and what the author did for comedic effect. Like, for example, there was a famous person who kept writing everything about Japanese history, but never wrote about the I forget what it's called, like a Christian traveler who traveled to Japan to spread the word of God. I find that oh crap, I dropped the mic. Sorry. I found that so interesting and they interpreted it by saying that the person who was documenting it just did not like it, like they just did not like the guy so much that he refuses to write about him any time in any of his books. Got to go. See ya. Bye, Adrian. Thanks for stopping by. Anyway, so as I was saying, there's also there's also crap. I forgot what it's called. There's a bunch of other anime I still need to watch. If my biggest suggestion, if you guys want any suggestion of anime that you want to watch Play It Cool, guys. Each episode is only 11 minutes and it's so sweet. If you like fluffy stuff, little conflict, but kind of fun and also relatable, depending on if you're clumsy like me, you're gonna love that anime so much. I find it so fluffy and so sweet. When I was in Japan, I tried looking for the manga. I found Volume 1 and Volume 2, and I found a second copy of Volume 1 that I lost in the supermarket. I freaking love that anime so much. It's my favorite. If you want another one that's actually airing right now, it's Welcome to Demon School Iromakun. They're currently right now in like a a music festival arc. Where currently they're going to be performing in music. This one's interesting because the fact that they switched studios, I believe, because there was like a really long hiatus when it came to the last season and this season. And I'm so happy it's finally back. I'm so excited. Currently, what's on my watch list right now? There's like a lot of stuff. Hold on, let me look it up. There's a lot of animes that I've been watching. There's also Go For It Nakamura-kun. That thing kinda has a little bit of controversy because apparently the anime is censoring some panels in the manga. It's kind of 50-50 for me. I'm kind of fine with the censoring of it, mostly because of the fact that these guys are minors, but at the same time, I know full well people do not like censoring stuff like this. Although that's a different topic altogether. But I'm finding the anime really fun. I tried reading the original manga that interpreted the original chapters interpreted the that was already interpreted in the manga, and they are so different. Like the octopus scene in episode 2, I believe. Like in episode 2, there was a they were cooking something like curry in their classroom, and instead they found octopus that was left sitting in the sink that apparently the biology teacher forgot. Turns out that then the heroine, not heroine, what's the male version of a heroine? The hero? I don't know. The love interest actually wanted to protect the octopus, and that made the main character really, really happy. In the original story, though, they were actually going to cook the octopus for the cultural festival. Like, they were supposed to make, like, takoyaki for the school festival. And they were gonna have fresh octopus. And instead, there was a censored scene there where, the main character, Nakamura, had, like, a very perverted fantasy. And that one was censored, and people are kind of mad about it. There's also a little bit more that were censored, apparently, but I'm not sure. It seems like the timeline has also changed a tiny bit because they have like the book scene in the bookstore, and apparently that scene comes out way later in the manga, like chapter 8 or something like that. So it seems like they're also jumbling around which chapters go where, but that's normal for when it comes to anime. Like Toyabon Hanako-kun literally had an arc that they skipped in the season 1 and then adapted it first time in season 2, which is the timekeeper arc. Because they decided to wrap it up first. Hold on, what other anime is currently in season right now? Spy Family season 3 is happening. Oh no. This is wrong. This is fall 2020. Here it is, spring of 2026. Classroom of the Elite, never watched it. ReZero, never watched it. Man, I never watched a lot of these things. Dr. Stone final? Oh my gosh, the final part of Dr. Stone is already happening. I haven't watched part 2 yet. No! Alright, I need to watch that one. Oh! The Rampart of Ice. I think I've seen some clips of this on YouTube. I'm not sure about it though. I I'm gonna see which ones. Oh my gosh, Marriage Toxin's coming out. Oh my gosh, I've been hearing about this so much on Twitter. I can't wait. I've been seeing so many panels of this anime on Twitter. It's basically about like I think an assassin family, and the head of the family wanted their daughter to bear a child, but sadly their daughter is actually a lesbian, so they cannot. So instead, his older brother said that they will marry someone else, and they will be the one to conceive a child. So imagine it like Spy Family, but Spy Family was all about assassins, and also unlike Body Daddies, it's about it's a cross-dressing anime. Needy Girl Overdose. I've been hearing about this one as well. My earlier today, someone recommended me to play Needy Girl Overdose because of the fact that it's currently on sale right now, and I'm planning on kind of watching it. Sorry, I'm kind of planning on buying it. If you guys are interested in a stream of Needy Girl Overdose, I'm absolutely willing to stream it. Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku. I've never heard of this one before. But it seems like it will be a slice of life, and I love slice of life anime as I already said, so that's another one I'm gonna keep on my list. Eto. There's one that seems like what is this? The klutzy class monitor and the girl in the short skirt. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks adorable. Wait, I hear something that has college. Oh wait, no. Oh, here it is. Botan Kamini fully blooms when drunk. Not sure what this is all about, but it seems interesting. It's a college story. I like college. I like characters who are in college age because I'm currently in that age. Albeit I'm about to pass it soon. In like a few months, I'm gonna be old. I'm gonna be way older than I should be. Than I should be for college. Although technically there's no age range for college. There's a lot here actually. There's a lot of seasonal anime here. I'm actually kind of interested in. There's a cute little penguin one. Hold on. Sorry, I went out. Oh crap! I hit my guitar. Sorry, I went out and covered my blinds because currently the light outside was way too bright. Anyway, so I've already talked your ear off with a bunch of anime I wanted to watch. Jeez, whoops! Let me just move my guitar. Oh crap! I went out of frame. Okay, so I've already talked your ear off. I'll stop talking off. I'll continue now with the stream. Let's go ahead and start with the actual premise of the stream. Will you push the button? Okay, here we go. So, welcome everyone. This is Will You Push the Button? Essentially, there will be a prompt that will be given that will happen if you push the button. However, it will come with a consequence that will also happen if you push the button. So you have the decision to either push the button or not push the button, and then later we will see if we can compare with the answers of other people to see if we chose the popular answer or not. For example, here. Will you push the button? Oh wait, I just realized this is kind of big. Sorry, this is kind of small. I don't think you guys can read it too well on stream. How about this? There's also comments here that will help us here. Okay, I think you guys can read it better on stream if I do it like this. Right? What do you guys think? If you guys think it's too small, please tell me. I will increase or decrease the size as fit. But for now, let's keep it like this. Okay, will you push the button? Here's an example. Will you push the button? Have your own world, create and destroy as you please. So essentially, you will become like a god of a new world. But you cannot communicate or reveal to yourself to your creations. Only watch. Okay, so this really is like being a god of a new world. Like, there's a whole Adventure Time episode all about this. Where Finn found like a bag that has every single person that he knows. And he started messing around with their lives. And it kinda ruined him, actually. And I think it's already clear based on that Adventure Time episode. I am not pressing this button. Finn was a wreck after that. He ruined the lives of those mini Finns, mini Jakes, mini Princess Bubblegum, mini Rainicorn. My gosh. So I'm not pushing the button. I'm in the minority. Are you kidding me? Oh, darn it. Yeah, I'm not using ad blocker. But I'm in the minority. Are you kidding me? 71% said that that they would press the button. Why? You create a new world, but you're just, it seems like you're just, it seems kind of evil to do that, doesn't it? Because you're basically just watching a world formed by itself. Like, you create and destroy it as you please. That seems evil. Okay, so now that we already did our first one, let me show you what I mean. So if I press this, it will increase my counter, my majority opinion counter by 1. It will see here in the total. If you guys can see it properly. It's now 1 there, and it should be 1 here. See? It takes a bit for it to update, but it happened. So we will see if we are kind of based or kind of, if we have an opinion that matches the opinion of many people, or if we do not. Alright? Next. Half-Life 3 is released in a week. I need to play Half-Life, dude. I have that on my Steam, but I never ever played it yet. I finished Portal. I haven't finished Half-Life. But exclusively to the Wii U with no patches and published by EA. Okay, here's the thing about this. This is a very old website. You can tell they're talking about Half-Life and they're talking about the freaking Wii U. We're now on the Switch 2, everyone. It's published by EA. Not gonna lie, if this is a good game, I prefer it if there is like no microtransactions in it, especially for what it's known for EA. And also, this is the Wii U, so hopefully this is the Wii U. If it's supposed to be like the Switch 2, maybe, but the Wii U is already way too old. So Half-Life 3, I'm not releasing it. No, I think as it is. Actually, hold on. Damn, I don't actually know what I prefer here because I don't have like any stakes in this. I never played Half-Life. But this is an interesting thing. Because on one hand, you have Half-Life 3, a game that will never come out otherwise, but it will be published exclusively to the Wii U with no patches and published by EA. Actually, no. The legacy of a game needs to stay, so I think I will not press the button. I'm in the majority. Alright. So now we get to increase our counters. Okay, good. Let's continue. Okay. You will become the world's most intelligent person, but you get no credit for any of your work. Damn it, this is about an ego. What's the point of being intelligent if you're not gonna be able to... gosh darn. Because on one hand, if you're the most intelligent person in the world, you get to help out a lot of people. But then, people will not acknowledge for what you contributed to the world. So this is about being a good person or not. What am I exactly? Because for me, I take pride in what I do. In most of the time, I try. For me, back then, I wasn't that much into being prideful, especially back then in high school, where I had way less self-confidence. But now that I'm older, I have way more confidence in myself, and I take pride in what I do. And being the most intelligent person in the world is because on one hand, I'll be able to help so many people with my intelligence, but on the other hand, I'm not sure. Well, no. I take pride in everything that I do, so I feel like even if I'm not getting credit for what I do, as long as it's helping out other people, I feel like that's gonna be good enough for the world. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna press the button. Okay, we get that's a lot. If you become a villain, that's actually kind of close. 60% said that they would do it. So it is a majority vote, but I'm surprised that not more people said that they would press the button. I guess people really do want credit. Okay, Will you press the button? You become friends with your favorite YouTuber for 10 years, but you will die 15 years earlier. No! Are you kidding me? No! As much as I would love to freaking be friends with my Oshi. Actually, who would be my favorite YouTuber? Not gonna lie, ever since MatPat retired, I never had a clear answer for who is my favorite YouTuber. Because MatPat is actually my favorite YouTuber. This stream is an inspiration from MatPat. Because back then, there was a stream where he would do this thing. And because he was so nerdy, he gets to talk about it a lot. And since I am also very nerdy, I'm using this as an opportunity to talk a lot as well. See? But you become friends with your favorite YouTuber for 10 years, but you will die for 15 years earlier. That's not worth it. I'd rather just grow as a bigger creator and then become friends with maybe not my favorite YouTuber, but a lot of other YouTubers. And maybe someday I get to meet my favorite YouTuber. Who knows? And maybe someday I wouldn't. Who knows? But I'm not doing it. I'm not pressing the button. 15 years is way too many years to sacrifice just to meet your favorite YouTuber. This feels like a make-a-wish. Yup, good. People have... darn it. I don't need these ads. I don't know. Okay, you're gonna see a lot of ads here. I'm so sorry, everyone. There's nothing much I can do about that. I tried finding an ad blocker that can help, but there's no ad blocker I can find actually helped. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sacrificing 15 years of my life just for meeting a YouTuber. Have an unlimited amount of money if less than 50% of people press the button, but your whole life in poverty and suffering if more than 50% press the button. I'm not risking that. I know what this is supposed to say. Essentially, if more than 50% of people press this button, if less than 50% of people press this button, you will get infinite money. But if more than 50% do it, then I will have to suffer in poverty. I'm not doing that. I do not trust in the greed of people to believe that they will not press this button. So I will not press this button. Damn it! It's less than 50%. I should have pressed it. I'm so glad I pressed no. Nope. I'm not. Turns out pressing yes was the correct answer. Damn it. Alright. Technically though, it is the majority opinion, but still. Currently we're doing good. Out of the 4 we already did, it's already still like 50-50. It's currently like 75%. We're good. Okay, will you press the button? You will talk to all animals, but you will never talk to humans ever again. Not pressing it. Easy choice, not pressing it. I'd rather talk to humans than animals. I'm pretty sure all of them would just give mating calls. So no thank you. Okay, next up. You get to make one person you've known and have had a conversation with to fall in love with you, but the love will never be real. So it's basically just a situation of mind manipulation. This is such a common trope when it comes to the love. This is basically just a love potion. The love potion trope is so common in media, and everyone agrees that a love potion does not work. It is a big yikes, and I am not gonna do that. A fake love is not worth it, even if it's someone I want it to be with. I'm not a romantic, but still. If I wanted love, I want that love to be true. Even if I will not want to force a love from someone who... I will not want to force love to someone. I will not force a love for someone if the love will never be real. So I am not pressing the button. Yup, most people agree with me. This is a chill stream. I'm surprised it's already been like, what, 12 minutes since we started actually pressing the button? Ha! I wonder how many questions there are actually in this thing. We might do Would You Rather later if this happens. Will you press the button? You can stop 9/11 from happening, but you are permanently blind. So I get to stop the greatest tragedy of all time, but I go blind because of it. Crap, I actually don't know. Because on one hand, I don't like messing around with time travel. I don't like doing that. I'm younger than 9/11. So I'd be blind since birth. On one hand, damn it, it's actually really hard. I don't like the idea of stop. Okay, 9/11 caused a lot of war. Caused a lot of war and deaths though. But on the other hand, I don't like messing around with time travel. Like, what would the world be without 9/11? Like, I'm not saying that 9/11 was a good thing. I'm not saying that. But at the same time, I'm just curious. I'm just curious how this would affect how it would affect the world now. Because everyone has a consequence. If you kill someone in the past, butterfly effect will make it so that there will be a horrible tragedy in the future. Or possibly a good thing. But I'm not sure if it's worth taking the risk to change it. It's kind of hard for me because I'm overthinking this a little bit. I'm pretty sure this is an easy question for other people, but I'm just overthinking about the fact that the possibility of messing with the timeline just happens way too much. If it's a war happening right now, I'd probably press the button. But since it is something that is from the past, and especially something that is like at this point 20 years in the past, and I'm not sure what would happen in those 20 years, what would have changed? Damn it. Would stopping a tragedy like this be good in the long run? Damn it. Would I risk it? Would I keep... Am I really willing to keep... Am I really willing to do it? To put this in my own hands? I don't think I'm gonna press the button. I feel like in every single time there's a time travel situation in media. I know I should be basing this on media, but in my head, I just keep on thinking of the butterfly effect. There will be some insanely great consequence in the future. I just feel it. So I'm not pressing the button. I'm not pressing it. Wow! Okay, a lot of people agreed with me. They will not change it. If you prevent 9/11, then there will be a 9/12. Yeah, I kind of agree with this. There will be something that will happen further along, I feel like. Essentially what will happen here is that nothing will really change. Instead, there will just be something new. And I'm also blind during that timeline, so I wouldn't really do it. I feel so selfish though for choosing that. Technically, it's a majority opinion, but my hands are not clean here. Okay, will you press the button? You can hear the thoughts of 20 people in the world, but 5 of the 20 must be those most annoying to you. I'm not pressing that. What the hell? So I'm guessing you're telling me I can choose the thoughts of I can choose to hear the thoughts of 20 different people in the world. So I can just choose like 15 of those to be great leaders, and then 5 of those to be freaking dumbasses, because those are be my most annoying people in the world. There's no benefit here. I'm just gonna be hearing 20 people's thoughts and sound crazy. Why would people want this? How? Why? I'll find their dirty thoughts and post them on YouTube. I agree, I will send them to Billy. Damn. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. That would just ruin my own life. No, thank you. Okay, next. You can join your favorite TV series, game, etc., but you can only be the villain. Ooh. Crap. What's my favorite series that has a villain? Because not gonna lie, most of my favorite series are slice of life, so there's no clear villain here. Oh crap. My mic stand. Okay, currently my mic isn't actually on the mic stand, it's actually on the box, because I learned from my friend that apparently I sound better if I put my mic more elevated near my face. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. But sadly, it comes with the consequence of the fact that I keep on accidentally knocking it down. Anyway, so you join your favorite series, TV series, game, etc. But you can only be the villain. What is my favorite TV series? My favorite TV series is Play It Cool, guys, but that doesn't have a villain, so I can't choose that. My favorite game is Minecraft, so I'll be the Ender Dragon, and I'm not fighting Steve, so I'm not doing that. I'm not playing with Steve. Steve is gonna kill me, so I will not. So many people want to be the villain. What about the history documentary? What the hell? Gosh darn. Oh, the age of the internet was so different back then. I'm surprised more people would be fine being the villain. Why though? What if I join a TV series where the villain becomes a good guy in the end? Zuko. Well, no. There's a different Avatar has a different villain. Okay, up next. Will you press the button? You can live forever, but you cannot die. That's redundant. If you live forever, you will not die. I'm guessing what it's trying to say is that you will be forced to live forever. It's not just you never age, it's that you cannot die no matter what. So once the universe blows up in a few years, then it will be like pure isolation for the next millennia, even if the world is gone. Actually, I was gonna push the button, but after describing that, I changed my mind. I'm not pushing the button. That is a minority opinion, apparently. Once again, wow, my rate in terms of my agreement rate is currently really low now. Watch every friend, family, love, and the world slowly die, so you could float in space for eternity and get sucked into a black hole. Sounds like the time of my life. Yeah. I was about to say I was gonna... Yeah, I definitely dodged the bullet there. Will you press the button? You will be able to build a healthy relationship, romantic or otherwise, with anyone you meet instantly. But never see or be contacted by any of your current friends or loved ones ever again. Clean slate. I hate that. No. I love my loved ones right now. I love my friends. I love my family. This was earlier mentioned in my other short. I am not pressing this button. I don't care if I get to be friends with the richest persons. I don't care if I get to be friends with the richest people in the world. As long as I have my friends with me and my current loved ones, that is what I want. Plus, I want my relationship with them to be true and not just forced by just some magic button. So I'm not pressing this button. Yep, so many people agree with me. We're going back up in terms of disagreement. I think we can finish this stream in like once we have like 100 or maybe 50, because right now we're like what, 10? Yeah, we might be here a while. Oh crap, I just realized the majority opinion thing is being covered by the screen. Oh no. Hold on. How's this? Alright, I think it's better. 7-Eleven. Okay, next. How about on the YouTube short side? How is it? Sorry, let me just check something very quickly. I'm kinda having a hard time trying to figure this one out. Ito. Whoops, I actually had the YouTube short on. Cray ZiRT, where are you? Okay, I still am live. No one's watching on my YouTube side, but that's fine. I'm kind of sad that no one's watching on the YouTube side, but that's normal. You see, it just comes with the grind when it comes to doing YouTube stuff. You're not guaranteed any success in this industry, but it's still fun. So that's what matters to me. Anyway, let's continue. Will you press the button? You can defeat anyone, every armed person with bare hands, but you have enormous chest hair. Yeah, sure, I will be a barbarian, yes! Call me Rapunzel with chest hair so large. Pressing it. There you go, people agree with me. Okay, next. You will have the power to read. Will you press the button? You will have the power to read anyone's mind at will. But every time you do, but every time you actually do read someone's mind, fuck. Oh, let me read it again. Will you press the button? You will have the power to read anyone's mind at will. But every time you actually do read someone's mind, you uncomfortably pee a little. Yes, I'm actually gonna do that. It's not like I'm gonna be mind reading every single day. It's not like I'm forced to read that. And that just means I have to just keep a spare change of underwear every time, just in case I want to read someone's mind. So we're gonna be pressing the button. It has such little drawback. Yep, most people agree with me. Press this button. Adult diapers exist. So true, dude. So you can just read forever. With the caveat is that you have to wear adult diapers. Okay, next. Will you press the button? You become 3 times as intelligent, but you get 3 times as weak. I'm already weak, dude. Literally earlier today, I just literally had to walk outside to the nearest drugstore, and my chest was already hurting a tiny bit. I know that makes me sound really weak, so I'm not doing that. I'm fine with the intelligence I am today. I could probably go smarter. If I got 3 times smarter, that will probably give me like an IQ of like 300, making me smarter than Einstein. So no. But 3 times as weak seems like it would just make it so that my bones are extremely fragile, and I'm not doing that. So no, thank you. Not doing it. Yup, most people agree with me. 3 times weak is too much. Like, are you kidding me? So smart enough to rule the world, but too weak to open most doors. Worth. I want to beat the fuck out of people who tease me with fists, not brains. Oh my gosh. The internet 10 years ago was so different. Wait, 10 years ago was 2016. What the hell? I didn't expect that. I completely forgot. Also, do you guys hear the construction outside? I'm not sure if you guys hear it. Anyway, let's continue. Next. Will you press the button? You can shapeshift into any form you want, but your face is always the same. So I'm gonna be basically, if I want to transform into a giraffe, I'm gonna be a giraffe with a human face. If I want to be a tiger, I'm gonna be a tiger with a human face. But I can shapeshift into anything I want. No, into any form you want. So I can be a human. So I can be like, I keep my face, but I become really jacked and no one will suspect me for taking like steroids or something. Well, no, people will absolutely suspect me for taking steroids or something. But I could have any figure I want, but I just keep my identity no matter what as well. Worth it. Like, people will not like, if I will not have to renew any of my IDs. I could just say that I just jacked up, like, I could just say that I started working out like 3 months beforehand. Worth it. Yeah. Seaman. This you? Who's Seaman? Oh. Why you say that? Worth it. Oh crap. The counter broke. We might have to move the counter here. Okay, there. We're moving the counter there because it seems like they're overlapping now. Whoopsie. Okay, a little bit of flaw of my design. Actually, no. Same with this one on stream on vertical. But right now, we are mostly on the majority opinion. This means I'm a very normal person. We might even do a personality test before we end stream, because I love personality tests, if you guys didn't know. Okay, will you press the button? You will be truly happy for the rest of your life. You will fulfill your dreams, you'll be beautiful, you'll be kind and smart, but people will be able to read your mind. I will be truly happy, but I will not have any privacy. Oh crap. I kind I like my privacy, dude. I'm such a private person. I don't like sharing my thoughts out loud. Well, no, I do like sharing my thoughts, but at the same time, some thoughts are meant to be hidden away. I will not like be telling other people that well, no, I literally told everyone that I ate spaghetti with Oreos, so that's not really much of a secret. I just realized people will already know what's already in my mind. I'm very easily readable. Crap. But I'll be truly happy. You know what? If it's pure happiness, I kind of want it. Okay, that was an unpopular opinion. That was an unpopular opinion. Most people do not want that. Why? I'm curious what their reason is. Sucks for them. My mind is a hellhole. If anyone reads my mind, I'm sorry. You now have PTSD, paranoia, severe mental trauma, and many other mental problems due to how fucked up my mind is. Fair enough. Fair enough. But that was not a popular opinion. Damn. But I get to be happy, so sucks on you. Sucks for you guys. I'm fine. Okay. Will you press the button? You can teleport anywhere, but every time you teleport, you have to eat a cup of cow feces. Oh my gosh. Ah. What the hell? Oh, that's disgusting. I've been on a farm too. No, I don't want to eat cow feces. It is a full cup. Do you have any idea how big a cup is? No. Ah, my gosh. But despite that, I'm going to press the button. If I press, I don't need to actually eat the cow feces because I'm not gonna be using this power all the time. At least I have the power. So I'm pressing the button. Why are most people not doing it? It's a choice. If you want to teleport, just eat the feces. And if you do not, don't. Yummers. What is that? No. Okay, that's a less. I just assume that you just get the choice to know when to teleport. Come on. But Okay. Will you press the button? Transfer yourself into any anime, video game, television show, and basically stopping time in real life. But you can only transfer back to real life after living in that world for 10 years. So I'm gonna get isekai'd? Oh my gosh, wait! An isekai story sounds like it would be great and or it will ruin me forever. Depending on which isekai world I get into. But if I get to choose where I'm going, I'm doing it. Do you have any idea how amazing it would be? One of my biggest fantasies is literally learning how to do magic. Like just, just, woo! But this will literally allow me to do it and it will give me 10 years before I have to transfer back. And maybe even by that time, I will want to transfer back. Or even then, maybe if I die in the other world, I get to live an extra life here. And it will be just a reverse isekai. So it'll be just like that one anime where a grandpa went back into the real world. I'm pressing the button. There's like less downsides here. Yeah. Literally. Undertale, anyone? No? Bye then. Oh my gosh, Undertale is 10 years old. It's so old. What the hell? But that's a majority opinion. Let's go. Okay, next. Also, wow, I never talked this much before. I am really parched right now. I did not expect this. I did not expect to be really thirsty after talking so much. This is probably the most I've ever talked in the stream. Which makes sense. This is basically just a just chatting stream. So of course I'm gonna be just talking, you know. That's basically what it is. Also, do you guys like my cursor? I got it from Project Sekai. From the Project Sekai Twitter page. Hold on. Before I continue, let's pause a tiny bit. Let's before before we continue. Hold on. Do you hear my music? Yes, you do. Before we con before we continue, let me just get some water because before this I literally had to I just came from walking all the way to the drugstore, so I'm gonna just get my water really quickly and then I'll be back. Okay, sorry guys, I'm now back. Hi, how are you guys? Did you miss me? I just drank some water. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. Hold on, let me just double check if I did in fact keep my if I did in fact watch. Yo, Mr. Cray, where are you from? Hi, you guys will never know. Somewhere in Asia. I'll say that much. Somewhere in Asia. And also welcome to the stream, Mr. Blocked. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue with the would you rather. Will you push the button? Ah, dang it. I don't like... Okay. Will you push the button? You can push the button as many times as... Will you push the button? You can push the button as many times as you like with no negative consequences, but nothing ever happens. What a difficult choice! Will I press the button? Yes, of course. There you go. Yup, most people will press the button. That's just part of it. Yup, this is just part of it. A Naiko. Anyway, will you press the button? You will become the most decorated and well-known member of the military to ever exist, winning hundreds of medals and being known as the greatest leader in history, but you will be murdered in your later years. So I get to join the military and probably suffer through a lot of things to get those medals. I'd probably have a lot of blood on my hands, and I'll be murdered in my ears. No thank you, I'm not doing it. Yep, most people agree. Most people agree with me, I'm not doing it. Okay, next. You can make people do whatever you want, but they are aware you're doing this to them, and you feel whatever physical or emotional pain you cause them. So it's like possession. It's like puppeteering, but if the puppet can transmit your pain back onto the puppeteer. I can make people do whatever you want, but they will be aware that it's happening to them. That is dangerous, but it makes the power seem way more. It makes the power seem way more. What do you call this? Way more balanced, I guess. Because otherwise, it would be like it would be a really strong superpower. But no, I'm not. Do I want this power? I don't think I want this power. The fact that they will be aware of them, it will make once they realize I have this power, I feel like I'm gonna be a governmental threat. So I will not choose the button. That is close, 55-45. Wow, but technically I did not get the majority vote, but still. Damn, alright. I respect it. This is gonna be dependent on what type of person you are, honestly. There's nothing much to it. Okay, next. Will you press the button? You get a video of your friends. You get a video of your friends group's best moments. Sorry, you get a video of your friend group's best moments and funniest moments. But it is displayed with full volume on the New York Times Square billboard. Oh my gosh! My friend group's best moment? Oh my gosh! Wait, would I get cancelled? Hold on, I don't know how rowdy I've been. I'm not the type... I know full well I'm not the type of person to be... I know that if it's just a best compilation of me, I wouldn't be cancelled. I'm not usually that type of person. But I've been friends with a lot of different types of people. It depends on... I guess it kind of depends on which friend group it is. Because there's a lot... Because I've had a lot of friends over the years. And of course... Having a lot of friends, you would know, you guys would know that there are lots of types of people in this world with different types of backgrounds and history. And because of that, it also comes with a lot of different styles of talking. I don't think I'll press it. I don't think I want that. I think I prefer just my memories be with me instead. 55% says it will be fun on the New York Times Square. Who was recording us? Bro, we ain't leaving jail soon if I press this button. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm not going with the majority. That was not a majority vote. Will you press the button? You can change your gender whenever you want, for however long you want, but you are asexual. I am already asexual, so I can just choose the gender wherever you want. I'm fine being male, honestly. So, but no, it's for how long and for whenever you like. I'm already asexual, so that's not changing anything. Actually, this is my first time saying that on stream. Fuck. Well, looks like I'm out. But yeah, no, I don't care. I'm gonna go for. I'm pressing the button. It doesn't really change much for me. I'm already asexual. This would be fun. So many people seem to be obsessed with sex these days. What happened to personalities? The fact that humans are. Old comments, old beliefs. But I'm in the minority vote again. Damn. Will you press the button? $10 million and your favorite car. Ooh, that's good. But you can't ever be together with your girlfriend again. I don't have a girlfriend. I'm not interested in girls. So boom, give me the button. Win-win. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I'm not lesbian. I'm gay. I'm single, so ha. Alright, technically... I don't know, that's a majority vote. Let's go! 15 majority votes. Let's go! Okay, next. Will you press the button? You get to choose one law to delete from existence, but your worst enemy gets to delete one as well. Oh crap, who's my worst enemy? They might... Oh my gosh, if it's my worst enemy, there's a they might legitimately choose a law that will remove human rights. Oh no. Who is my worst enemy? If it's my worst personal enemy? Some guy from high school. But what law would they do? I don't know if they're conservative or not, so they might not do... Well, no, they get to remove a law. They get to remove a law. They don't get to add a new one. And I'm guessing these laws won't be reinstated again. And I'm pretty sure this person isn't a murderer, so... I'll just trust them, I guess? My worst enemy doesn't seem to be my worst... Isn't the worst in terms of morals. I think I just don't like them, so... Pressing the button. 53-47. Yeah, people have worse enemies and people do not. But technically, that's majority vote. Law of conservation of energy. Let's see what happens. Laws of physics, anyone? Oh my gosh, what is wrong with these people? Why are you removing laws of physics and laws of conversation and law of conservation of energy? What the hell? Will you press the button? You become the CEO of Apple, but you're haunted by the ghost of Steve Jobs forever. Pressing it. As a computer scientist, I want to add innovation to the Apple industry. Out of the garlic bread box. What? Oh yeah, you guys are 1 minute late. But hello, welcome to the stream. Just now. Hello. Oh, Just Nate. Hello, Just Nate. Welcome to the stream. Out of the garlic bread box. I love garlic bread, dude. There's a pizza joint in my place that sells the best garlic bread. I love it so much. But I'm pressing this button. Hold on. That ups the counter. We are flying through all of these things. We might be able to get 100 of these. Although at this rate, I think we can only do like 50 before I have to end stream. But this is fun. I like the fact that I'm able to talk. I'm able to talk more about what my opinions are based on based on what I think each of these buttons will do. I need to add a new moderation. The bots in Twitch are getting way too smart. Instead, what's happening now is that what they're doing now in the bots of Twitch is that the bots on Twitch are now way smarter, and they are just as simple as just deleting the word .com. Bot management analytics. Where's a banned word? Hold on. Let me go to stream elements real quick. Let me just change my dash. Let me just fix something really quickly. Sorry everyone. This will be just like a quick pause for like 2 minutes. And let me just add some words to prevent these guys from ever typing stuff that I don't want them to. Moderation, chatbot. Spam filter. Here it is. Dang it. Anyway, let's just continue then. I can't fix this right now. I guess I can just do it later. Kinda sad. Oh well. Okay, let's go. Okay, will you press the button? You will save lives with just your touch at the cost of a week of your life, but you can only be able to use it on strangers. You are only able to use it on strangers, so I can't use it to like heal my mother or something like that. Oh my gosh. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't do it. I think it was like 5 minutes behind for me, Alaska internet. That makes sense. You were referring to the you were referring to the asexual thing, weren't you? Makes sense. So I'm guessing you won't be able to see that in 5 minutes. So I'm guessing you won't be able to see that until 5 minutes later. So if that's the case, hello from 5 minutes from now. How are you? Okay, will you press the button? You may now save the lives. You will now save the lives with your touch at the cost of a week of your life, but you are only able to use it on strangers. I don't think I'll press the button. If I cannot save someone I personally love, I feel like people will just exploit me until I am basically a husk of myself and will not have enough lives left to live. Because I feel like every single year there's only like 50 lives, so I can only save 50 people. So I don't think that's I'm pretty sure that's less efficient than saving, and I'm pretty sure that's less efficient than saving, how can I say this? And I feel like that is going to be less efficient than just studying to be a doctor or something. Because 50 lives per week. 50 lives per year actually, because there's only so many weeks in a year. So I think I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna press the button. People will just exploit me, and I won't be able to save that many people anyway. Yep, most people agree with me. It's close, but most people do in fact agree with me. Okay, next. Will you press the button? You can hear people's thoughts, but you have to hear every thought near you. So it's like Anya. It's actually no, this is just like Anya. Anya Forger from Spy Family. She can hear the thoughts of other people, but she can't. But she is kind of forced to hear everyone's thoughts. That's actually kind of hard because being able to hear. We've seen in Spy Family that if she's too much in a crowded area, she gets really dizzy because it's really hard for her to hear with all the sea of people's thoughts. Although she is able to train enough to hear specifically a person's thoughts, but I feel like just like how in real life I can actually selectively hear specifically a person's voice from a crowd of voices depending on if I want to. Albeit it's not that in tune yet. But it's not but I think I'm going to go with not, because Anya Forger literally had such a headache being near a group of people, and I don't think I can handle that. Okay, that is not a majority vote. Most people would actually prefer to have the power to hear people's thoughts, even if you're forced to hear everyone's thoughts around you. Guys, listen. This is actually the opposite of good. If you're in the supermarket and it's crowded, you go insane. You will be forever hated because you will be constantly spying on them. At a party, you will go crazy. Social event, same here. Yep. Not only that, you have to balance the fact that you are reading their thoughts and also their voice at the same time. Okay, next. Will you press the button? You have the ability to read people's minds. There's a lot of these things that are just reading people's minds. But you mumble everything you heard in your sleep. I already mumble a lot of things in my sleep, dude. Not gonna lie, I'm doing it. I am already a sleep talker. So this is not that much different from what I do already. If people ask me a question in my sleep, I will actually answer them without knowing truthfully. It is one of my biggest weakness. It is one of my easily exploitable weaknesses as a person. Oh, you love Spy Family. I love Spy Family, dude. I need to watch the newest season. I haven't watched it yet. Where you get to see Damien's mother. Oh my gosh. I need to know more about Spy Family. It's such a fun series. I love that one. Okay, next. Will you press the button? You can have sex with any woman you want by pointing at them and asking, but you must watch the Notebook every time before you actually have sex. Okay, a bit rated R there. Just long story short, I already said this already. I'm not into women. I don't care about sex. Not pressing the button. Of course I'm in the freaking minority. Of course. Makes sense. Okay, will you press the button? You gain the power to turn into any video game sorry, stuttering. Let me say that again. Will you press the button? You gain the power to turn into any video game character you want, but you have to fight them first. That's difficult. Since unless the character is weak as shit, I'm screwed. I can't be Sans because Sans is going to be extremely difficult to beat. I can't be anyone from freaking Mortal Kombat. They're just gonna freaking yank out my spine. And I can't be freaking Mario because he's just gonna jump over me and I turn into coins. The only choices I have here are like, what? Dating sim characters? Where they're just regular high schoolers and I'm pretty sure I can beat up a high schooler, but I don't get anything other than probably being able to exploit student discounts. That's it. So, who is a character I can beat? I can't be Minecraft. I cannot beat Minecraft Steve. Minecraft Steve is freaking jacked. So, who the hell can I beat? It's kind of hard to figure out who can I actually defeat here. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing it. I feel like I'm gonna get killed. They're going to go with it? Why? Fights a cute wimpy character. Oh, to get freaking pretty privileges. Oh, that's so good. Because you can definitely beat up someone who is very pretty looking. Oh, that's so good. I kind of wish I did that now. They didn't say I had to win. Kirby. Oh wait, I have to fight them. I don't actually need to win. You're right. Oh, I'm so stupid. Alright, that's not a majority again. We're so close to getting 20. Come on, we just need one more where it's a majority opinion. Will you press the button? Press the button and you will get to live on a beautiful island away from civilization. Okay? But you will have to live there alone. No thank you, I'm already on an island. No thank you. Will not. Nope. Nope. Nah. No. Nai. Yup. Everyone agrees with me. Finally, we're 20. 20 out of 32. The rate of majority opinion is really low for me. Damn, I was expecting it to be higher. But right now it's like 2/3. That's rough. That actually is rough. Sorry, I just had to talk to someone really quickly. Anyway, next. Will you press the button? You are a superhero. You gain super speed, super strength, and the ability to fly. But only you can prevent forest fires. No, that means I have to fly all over the world trying to prevent forest fires or else everything burns down. How often is there... Actually, hold on. Let me look it up. How often are there forest fires in the world? Forest fires are high frequent. Over 90 million active fires occur from... Oh no, that's a 19-year span. But that's a lot of forest fires. I feel like if only I could get I feel like if only I'm the one who can stop forest fires, there will be no forest out there because I feel like there's going to be consecutive forest fires, especially when it comes to the summer months. So, but I don't get superpowers. So it's a really big responsibility. I don't think that responsibility is worth burning down the entire forest because I'm only one man. If it had super duplication, maybe. Wow, people actually think that they can handle it. Do I get rid of all trees? I'm just doing what comes naturally. What the hell? Ah, that's another one where it's not majority opinion again. Will you press the button? Know the answer to all of the debates in the world. GIF for GIF is the dress black or blue, etc. But nobody believes you and thinks you're 10% less smarter than you actually are. Not doing it. That just means every single time I debate someone, everyone's going to be wrong. And I don't want that. If I debate someone smart, that means they're going to be suddenly wrong because of me. No, thank you. I'm gonna be debating with stupid people. No thanks. Okay, most people agree with me. Some forest fires are natural too. Like some are good for the environment and cycle of life. That is true, but at the same time, that means I have to research which forest fires are supposed to happen naturally and which ones are not. And I feel like not only that, if only that's gonna be the entire world. That's gonna encompass the entire world, which means that there's going to be just a lot more responsibility on my end. And just for superpowers that I won't be able to enjoy because I'm gonna be too busy flying around stopping forest fires. Okay, will you press the button? Gain the ability to fly, but you have gigantic wings on your back. You are different from the others. No clothing fits on you, and you are likely to become a scientific test subject. Sorry, and you are likely to become a scientific test suspect. Okay, so in other words, I'm gonna get discrimination but get really cool wings. No clothing will fit me, but I can always just custom fit my own clothes, like literally strap on some holes in the back of my shirt. Unless the wings are super duper massive, in which case the only way for me to actually get clothes on is through Velcro. Actually, hold on. I think I can work with this. The idea of having wings doesn't seem that bad. I can gain the ability to fly. It's basically just for fun though. It's like a massive inconvenience, but I'm gonna be so unique. I think I like that. I think I'm gonna press the button. That's so okay. Okay, that is really close. That is a 59. That is a 49.59. That is a 49.59. So most people do in fact do not press the button. I'm in the minority there. But that is really close. Like, do you have any idea how fun? I don't want to be a scientific test suspect, but at the same time, I feel like if I get researched upon, I feel like people can grow their own wings, right? Right? Cut holes in the back of your shirts and put wings through the holes before putting the shirt on. Fly away from people who are trying to catch you. But it's illegal to test on you if you don't want to. That's true. Everyone is saying maximum ride, but in maximum ride, they can fold their wings in a way that they cannot be seen. This is how they manage to disguise themselves in the city, and how Ella's mom was shocked to see Max's wings. I've heard of maximum ride before. I never actually read it, but I never actually read maximum ride, but I know that I know that Jaded Animations talked about it in one of her videos, and I know that there are in fact these are basically just kids with wings, so I guess that makes sense. Selamat pagi. I'm not sure what that means. Sorry. Okay, will you press the button? You get to live in your dream house for free room and board. And never have to pay bills. Okay, that is a really good one, especially in today's economy. But your housemates' political opinions are the opposite of yours and they are loud about it. Ah, damn, I'm gonna be in the same room as a conservative. Oh, crap. That means I can never bring someone home. That's gonna be so annoying, but at the same time, that's gonna be interesting about it, I guess. But I'm a streamer, so that means if they're very loud about it, I'm definitely gonna get cancelled. Like, my roommate just goes in, like, my roommate goes into my room and then suddenly they will just spew stuff that will just get me cancelled on the spot. Ah, my life as a streamer! And they're going to be a loud, annoying roommate type, so of course they'd barge into my room. But free room and board, is it worth it? You know what? Yes, I will. Yes, at worst, I can turn him into content. What's wrong with you people? Why would you want to commit murder? My faith in the human race has gone down dramatically. I completely forgot. If I say that I am against murder, that means they will be for murder. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Oh crap. But I'm in the majority opinion there, but I didn't think about the fact that they might agree with murder. Okay, will you press the button? Everyone gets full happiness, but you keep as you are. So in other words, I'm basically living in Nirvana, but I'm the only one not in Nirvana. But everyone is. No, not everyone is in Nirvana. Everyone is in paradise. So basically, everyone is in paradise except for me. But everyone I talk to is living paradise. You know what? Sure. I can live with that. I'll just be like the one grumpy person that no one can relate to. Yeah, people agree. Wait, if everyone is happy right now, if everyone is happy in this world, does that mean I have no use as a streamer? Oh no. Well, at the very least, somewhere in the back of my mind, I know that I am responsible for their happiness because of the fact that I pressed the button. Okay. Hold on, sorry. Okay, will you press the button? You become a superhero with amazing superpowers. There's so many of these about superpowers. But you are constantly sleep deprived and you cannot make good decisions. I already am constantly sleep deprived and can't make good decisions. Give me those superpowers! Wow, most people do not agree. Why does everyone want to be a superhero? There's too much responsibility with that. It's fun being a villain anyway. What the hell? I want to be a hero. I'm just gonna be a bumbling hero. But my gosh, most people did not want that because they're going to be constantly sleep deprived. Will you press the button? Oh crap. Will you press the button? You become the best cook in the world, but you can't eat any of the food that you've cooked. Crap, that means I'm only stuck on eating supermarket food. You know what? Sure. Here's the thing. Right now, I actually really like cooking. I don't cook as often because there's so many people in my family, and because of that, someone will always have cooked before me. So unless everyone has finished all the food on the plate, I will not be cooking. Or if I will be cooking, it will only be for myself. But I find cooking very fun. Someday I want to do a cooking stream. Maybe for my anniversary, I'll do a cooking stream. My anniversary is only like in a few months, right? So I should be ready. So I think I'll be fine pressing this because I love the process of cooking. Even if my food in the end is completely horrible, at least I know that when I cook, it will be fun and that everyone will enjoy them. So I'm pressing the button. And I guess supermarket food isn't the worst. Maybe I can even trade food. Like I trade them a recipe. Like I trade them something I cooked and then they trade something that they made for me. Okay, most people agree. They're pressing the button. Let's go. Oh, we're almost 40. Nice. Will you press the button? You can make any meal masterfully. So again, great cooking, but you can never eat it. That's the exact same as the last one. Alright. That's the same as the last one. But somehow, the fact it's phrased differently made me feel like I didn't want to press the button. But it's the same logic, so I'll press the button. Yeah, most people agree. For some reason, the way it's worded initially made me go, no, I don't want to press the button. But then I thought about it more. Will you press the button? You bring bacon to a baconless world. Okay, so I am essentially spreading the wonderful world of bacon. But it always feels like you are stepping on a Lego brick. Fuck! Chronic foot pain just for other people to taste bacon? I'm seriously going to be sacrificing my feet in order for people to find freaking paradise? You know what? I'm sacrificing myself. Bacon to the baconless world. You better be grateful for the bacon. Why are most... Okay, people do not want to step on a Lego. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess I can't. Just Nate. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't notice this. Just Nate, thank you for subscribing. I just saw this now. Sorry. Okay, next. Will you press the button? You get to travel to any time and place. But, okay, double but, you do not choose when you go or where you end up. You cannot bring anything with you. You get to travel to any time and place, but I don't get to choose where and when? No, thank you. For all I know, I'm just get random. Knowing my gacha luck, knowing my gacha luck, I'm gonna be freaking time traveling either inside of a dinosaur's mouth or during when the sun is about to explode. So no, thank you. Not pressing the button. That is way too risky on mine. That's basically saying, would you be willing to teleport anywhere, but you don't know where to, but you will never know where you are teleported into? And if you say yes to that, you will get teleported into the middle of the ocean, because most of this world is covered in water. Yep, most people agree with me. Will you press the button? You're invulnerable to all sickness, death, and pain, etc. But every time you do something exciting or stupid, you have to shout YOLO first. I don't care if it's outdated. I don't care if it's from freaking 2012. I'm pressing the button. Do you have any idea how sick it is to say that? I'm gonna sound so retro now by saying YOLO. Will you press the button? You get superhuman physical skill. A 20 times longer lifespan, can change your physical appearance once, and you can become filthy rich. But you have a cursed fedora that you cannot remove from your body. It will always make you look hideous and repulsive to everyone, including yourself, no matter how good you look. So I become a hero, but I basically become Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Actually, I'll take it. Filthy rich, but I look hideous because of a fedora. I'll take it. Wow, not many people want to be ugly. Do you have any idea how good it would be? Do you have any idea how good it would be to just wait? You can change your physical appearance once, but then you would still look bad. And yet you will still look bad to yourself. Still, damn. No, because I don't want to wear hats. People don't like the fedora specifically. What the hell? Okay, that's another one. Actually, I should really just put this counter in the side here, because you guys can't see it, but I can. This way I don't need to keep on looking to the side. Okay. Will you press the button? You get the power to read minds, but everyone you use it on will... Sorry. Will you press the button? You get the power to read minds, but everyone you use it on will from then on think badly about you. You know what? You know what? I deserve that. I'm not pressing the button. If I accidentally use that on like someone I really like, that I will just essentially have burned a relationship I can never gain back. The temptation is too much there. I don't think I can handle that. Next. Will you press the button? You know the exact moment of your death, whenever fate chooses it to be. But there's no way you can escape it. That you lie? I know people say knowledge is power, But at the same time, for me, I think knowledge for me in this case is paralyzing for me. Because if I know that there's a deadline to when my life comes, I don't think I can handle that. Because because we don't know when our life is going to end now. Like, for all we know, we could just if I press the button, suddenly I know my death will be in 7 days, and I don't think I can handle that. I'd rather have my death be like a shock, I guess. Because I'd be paralyzed for those 7 days, not knowing what to do with myself. So I think I'm not gonna press the button. Okay, this is close. 57, 47, 57. I believe it. Some people who are better at controlling... Some people who do not paralyzed by fear, I think those guys will be able to fully utilize this button. But I don't think I can. Will you press the button? Everyone on Earth gets superpowers. They range from the common and unexpected ones to exotic and never heard of. Nobody has anything overpowered, although powers can be improved through intense training. But Hitler, Stalin, and Mao have come back to life. They all have multiple powers, and are you to kill you. And are ready to kill you and everyone you love. No thank you, that's My Hero Academia, but they will actually target my family. No thank you, will not. Yep. Like, My Hero Academia showed that there's a lot of deaths if you give supervillains powers. Like that. Oh my gosh, no thank you. Everyone agrees with me. Like, literally, that's like, say, you can just... That is way too harsh of a punishment. That is way too harsh of a condition. I am not taking that. Will you press the button? You date the love of your life, but if you say the word fuck at least once, you'll lose your lover forever. Not doing it. I say fuck I say fuck way too often. I literally have a short where all I do is say fuck. I literally have a short where if I mess up, I literally say fuck. No thanks. Wow, so many people think they have the willpower to not swear. Oh wait, no. Whoops, I accidentally added to the majority counter. It will be a good 10 seconds. Next. Will you press the button? You are gay, but you get anything you want except to be straight. Pressing it. Yup. Fuck it. I'm gay now. I'm gay now, but at least I get what I want. Will you press the button? You will live for 1,000 years. You can spend lifetimes mastering skills, traveling the world, and experiencing all that life has to offer. You will live for 1,000, but you will live for 1,000 years. Everyone you love will grow old and die without you, and you will have to watch the world grow in. And you will have to watch the world you grew up with. Sorry. And you will have to watch the world you grew up in slowly disappear. I can't lie, I'll press the button. I'll be living lifetimes. Yes. I will be living lifetimes. But I feel like the fact that there's 1,000 years, it will be sad I'm gonna be experiencing so much loss, but at the same time there's a set date of when I can probably join the rest of my people, which is going to be 1,000 years, because of course there's an actual death date here. I'm not immortal. I will just live for 10 times longer than what a normal human would. I'm pressing the button. 51:49. Yup. I will definitely be super depressed, but I will make other people's lives better. Yeah, I feel like I can also make a lot more changes or cause the plague, depending on how it happens. 51%, 49. But technically that is in fact a 50-50. Sorry, that is in fact a majority opinion. Good! We got 50, we finally did 50 questions. And right now we have like a 30% win rate. Or not win rate, 30% agree rate. So, for the most part, I am agreeable. People I do share the same opinions as a lot of people at least. That's good to know. I wonder if we should go until 100. How many more can I handle? Hold on. Let me just ask my friends because I think I'm planning on going outside later to have fun. But at the same time, before that, I need to do something really quick because I need, not really quick. I'm gonna have to spend the day stockpiling a bunch of stuff because I have like a lot of things to do this week. Let me just watch my... Okay. A streamer I like is playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. Wow, so many people are going live now. The heck? I didn't expect that. Oh well. Okay, let's continue. Will you press the button? Next. Will you press the button? You can cause anyone you want to feel the pain that they have caused you. But you feel all the pain that you feel all the pain that caused them to be the way they are. No, thank you. I'm not doing that. I feel like if I did that, I will accidentally choose the wrong person and then suddenly I will be traumatized myself. I'm not doing that. I know it's basically super empathy, but no, thank you. All right, 51. Okay, let's go until like 75. Let's go that much. Let's go until 75, and then after that I'm gonna end stream. This is fun. I kind of like it. If you guys like this stream, I might go back and I might try and do more of these. I might even ask a Google form where I make a press the button, but it will be my viewers. Will you press the button? But I'm gonna need a lot of viewers for that. Will you press the button? You can choose any meal you can imagine at each sitting, but you can never have the same meal twice. Oh, I'm gonna run out of so much food. Because, like, the first one... Wait, if I ask for sandwich, does that mean I will lose all sandwiches? Or does that mean I can only lose the specific toppings in that sandwich? Like, for example, if I say I want a BLT, does that mean I will lose all sandwich types? Because a BLT is a sandwich, so I can never order a grilled cheese? Or does that mean I can never have a sandwich with lettuce, bacon, and tomato? Or maybe I can still have that. Like, for example, I can ask for a BLT, and then later on, I can just ask for a Big Mac or something with lettuce in it. But I think I'll press the button. Because it's not like I'm gonna be forced to choose all of... It's not like this is my only way of eating. So I'll choose it. Real... Oh wait, no, I can never have the same meal twice. Not just in the meal. That means if I eat something really tasty, I can never eat it again. Fuck! I made a mistake! Damn it! Crap. Alright. That's fine. Technically, I was wrong still. That sucks. Okay. Wow, it's hot in my room. It's reaching noon in my time, so it's already getting really hot. Okay. Will you press the button? You have the world's fastest computer with the... Will you press the button? You have the world's fastest computer with the best graphics, but you must use Bing. Sure, why not? Sure, Bing isn't the worst. Like, sure, it's Bing, but in Bing, I can just search Google. I'm pressing it. I use Bing to find Google, correct? I know that's a caveat, but still. I will still just use Bing. Like, that's the best... Like, that's the best computer in the world. Can you imagine me running with a full mocap using that PC? That would be amazing. Okay, will you press the button? Will you press the button? You never have to study for tests, but after every test, you forget everything you learned. I already forget everything I learned after every single test. So I will just, in fact, press the button. Yup, 5149. Oh crap, this also applies for the JLPT. Does that mean that if I study, I will forget everything I learned in Japanese? No. It took me forever to learn that, and that's still just the basic kindergartner stuff. Technically, that's still the majority vote. Okay, will you press the button? Relocate to any place desired, but start from scratch, taking only the clothes on your back. So in other words, I won't have money, I won't have a job, I won't have people. No thank you. No thank you, I'm not doing it. Yup, most people agree. This gives no limits. Oh, different world will be okay too. Or back in time with all the knowledge you have. This is definitely a press. No, it's not. Freaking Kazuma from Konosuba already proved that if you're starting from scratch in a different world, you are screwed. And freaking Kazuma had a useless goddess. Okay, that seems wrong to call her useless. Aqua's cute though. But I am the majority opinion. Will you press the button? You can be a Pokemon trainer. Okay, I'd love that. But you will never be able to evolve any Pokemon. So all my Pokemon have Eviolites. That's fine! My favorite Pokemon, Zangoose! He never evolves! Press! Now give me my Zangoose! I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna choose my... I can just make a full team of Pokemon that doesn't evolve. Are you kidding me? Plus, there are Pokemon I like that don't evolve, that doesn't need to evolve, like Wingull. That's stupid Pelipper. Can I just say, as a kid, my first game was freaking Pokemon Emerald, and when I saw Wingull for the first time, I thought it was the cutest thing ever, and it evolved into Pelipper, and I was so disappointed. I thought it was the ugliest thing, and I got the exact same feeling from when Aeron evolved into Lairon. Oh my gosh. Nowadays, I like these Pokemon. But back then as a kid, I did not. Okay, next. Will you press the button? Will you press the button? You get true immortality, stop aging, and you will never be able to be sick in your life. Sorry. Will you press the button? Will you press the button? You get true immortality, stop aging, and you will never again be sick in your life. But you have to live as a member of the opposite sex, assuming you fit into the gender binary. Your gender identity and sexual preferences are not changed. So in other words, I will just be an asexual girl. Not gonna lie, I've already said earlier I wouldn't want immortality. Because of the fact that eventually it will just lead to the end of the world and me floating in space. No thank you. Regardless of the changing gender thing. You 48%. What the hell? I'm guessing there's just a lot of people who just want to be the opposite gender. But that is that is going to be less total. Sorry, opposite sex. Wrong term. Will you press the button? You solve all the world's issues, no disease, poverty, or war, etc. Humanity advances 1,000 years by 1,000s of years. But, sorry. Will you press the button? You solve the world's issues, no disease, poverty, or war, etc. And humanity advances 1,000s of years. But, you will live in poverty. You are infected with every disease and are loathed by everyone. Damn it, it's like ZiRT. Because if I'm gonna hate everyone in this universe, why would I press the button? Like, I know I'm gonna be making them happy, but then everyone will just hate me, and it will just not be worth it for me. I know that seems really selfish, but I'm just not the type to be the sacrificial lamb, I guess. I'm not pressing the button. Okay, majority of people are selfish just like me. Let's go! Not something to be proud of. Okay. Will you press the button? Would you press the button? You would be a being of demon powers, fighting for good and protecting people. Oh my gosh, like Rinokumara. Perfect! I love Blue Exorcist. But, the more you fight, the more demonic you become, until you abandon reasoning and only death will free you. Ah! So I become a monster. Ah, so I can't control it. It's like if Rinokumura succumbs to his demon half. Ah, but I get to help people, right? So I'm basically a shonen protagonist, but I'm gonna die because people are gonna have to kill me at some point because I lose all sanity. Oh crap. Ah, that's hard. Ah. I think I'm gonna press the button. I feel like I can live a really good life with that. Like, I know I've been, like, I think I can live a really good life, an interesting life where I'm protecting people and have demon powers, and then I will be killed off later. That's basically a shonen fantasy. Okay, not majority vote. I guess people don't want to be a shonen protagonist. Will you press the button? US debt is solved. Will you press the button? US debt is solved. But you become a Republican. Ah. Sure. Wait, no, US debt is solved. I'm not from the US, so I don't really have that much stakes there. But I guess so. I have nothing to say there. Okay. Sorry, a friend messaged me just now. I'm sending a message to them. Will you press the button? You have the time, money, and knowledge to create any software you want. Okay, that's really good for me as a CS student. But you have to release it under the release it under the GNU GPL V for. But you have to release it under the GNU GPL V3. I forgot which one that one is. I'm pretty sure that's public domain, I think. Yeah, that's a general public license. So in other words, I won't own anything. So everything I make is going to be public domain. Sure. Sure. I'll just get donations from people. That's 50-50? The frick? So people really want to earn money from this. This is 50-50. But technically I'm in the lesser majority, so I'm just gonna increase the total. I don't fucking care. I would release an upgrade to this so I could release anything on it. Problem solved. This music's calm. Crap. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm just talking with a friend right now. Anyway, sorry about that. Sorry for like the few seconds of me being quiet. Anyway, will you press the button? A runaway trolley is going down the rail tracks. Oh gosh, it's the trolley problem. Will you press the button? A runaway trolley is going down the fuck. Will you press the button? A runaway trolley is going down railway tracks and headed towards 5 people. The people are tied down, can't move. You see a lever and you see a lever that will direct it onto a separate track, into a separate set of tracks, but on the separate track, somebody else is tied down. Will you press the button? I don't think the button does anything based on that sentence. But if I don't know who the person is, I'm pressing the button. Yep, most people agree with me. To be fair, is there a way that... To be fair... Sorry, to make it fair, is there a way to make the train... Is there a way that the train can run over 6 people? Oh my gosh, that is devious. Alright. Most people agree with me. Let's go! 40 majority! We have a 1/3. We basically have a slightly less than 1/3 majority opinion rate. Sorry, 2/3. Will you press the button? Your favorite family member will live forever and always be with you, but all other family members will die prematurely. No, thank you. I want all my family members to... I'm not putting my family members' lives into my hands. No, thank you. Most people agree with me. We are not pressing that button. That's evil and dark and twisted. Will you press the button? Oh crap, I accidentally restarted that one. Sorry. Will you press the button? You can change your human capabilities, looks, intelligence, power, as long as they are not superhuman. But you must kill someone every week with your own 2 hands. No, thank you. Holy shit, what is that? I get power from the souls of others? The fuck? I'm not a demon king. Press the button? No, I'm not pressing the button. I'm not killing someone every week. Also, hello, Answer This Nerd. Welcome to the stream. YouTube has a big delay, so there's like a 1-minute delay between when you see it and when I see it. So, sorry if that made no sense based on what prompt was given in front of your screen. Anyway, will you press the button? Crap, stop giving me ads. Will you press the button? 50% chance of gaining $100,000, but 50% chance of losing a toe. Fucking hell, I'm not doing that. The pain of losing a toe is probably gonna cost more than $100,000. No, thank you. I will not press the button. Makes sense, a lot of people will probably want that money. I do not blame them, but I don't think I can handle losing a toe, dude. Never said it would be my toe. Oh, that's smart. Next. Will you press the button? Your favorite song plays constantly wherever you go, but it never stops and other people can hear it. Nope, not pressing it. That's basically a theme song that no one wants. It's basically the equivalent of having Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You playing every single December. Like, it's good in the beginning, and then suddenly it just becomes horrible afterwards. Salamat pagi. No clue what that means, but hello! The only thing I can guess is that it means hello in a native language. Okay, will you press the button? You can control your vision in superhuman ways, granting you the ability to see through anything and over any distance you desire. But you lose all of your other senses combined, save for touch. No, thank you. So basically, I'm gonna go deaf and I'm gonna lose my sense of smell and taste, just so that I can zoom in with my eyes. No thanks. Although it would be cool for lotteries. But nah. Okay, next. Oh my gosh, I would be so good at win or no deal. In Deal or No Deal. Will you press the button? You can time travel back and forth as much as you want, but the time traveled will always be deducted from your remaining lifespan. So it's basically the equivalent of if I turn back 5 seconds from the past, then I can save then I lose 5 seconds of my life. You know what? I'll do it. Like, can you imagine if a gigantic tragedy happens that you can stop, and then you rewind it to like 1 day? I'm doing that. Pressing it. It's not like I need to use the power. Really, people are not doing it. Why? I see a giant time paradox here. Fair enough. Like, if you stop yourself from... Like, the gigantic time paradox here is that if you save yourself from when you were supposed to die, then you time travel back in time. That means that it is deducting from your remaining lifespan, in which case it means that you will die anyway because of the condition. Most people did not agree with me. Did not agree with me on this though. That makes sense. Will you press the button? You get unlimited. Sorry. Will you press the button? You get unlimited lead in your mechanical pencil forever. But every time you write, it squeaks. No thanks. Like, one of the best parts of mechanical pencils is the fact that you get to refill it. Like, yes, it basically breaks. But if you want it to be unlimited, might as well just use a regular pen, or just use a regular pencil. No thanks. I don't need it. Yeah, most people agree with me. Plus, I don't write with a mechanical pencil. Will you press the button? You save the world from corruption, but you're exiled from your home country and everyone in that country thinks you are a traitor. Fuck, my country is full of corruption! But everyone in my country will hate me, including my own family. Fuck, I'm gonna sacrifice my entire family, but they get to live without corruption. Fuck! This is actually difficult. Okay, I keep on saying this before. I love my family too much. I'm not pressing the button. I want my family to like me. Oh no, most people did not agree with me. Whoops. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. People would prefer to live in a corruption-free place. But fuck, everyone in my home country will hate me. If it didn't include my family, then I would be fine. But if it did include my family, I can't go with it. I'm sorry. Will you press the button? You get paid $10 million to attend 1 year of incredibly intensive combat, survival, and weapon training. Okay. But once per month for the next 10 years, a randomly selected world government will dispatch an assassin to attempt to kill you. No, thank you. So basically, it just becomes an action movie. Most people do it. I'm guessing it's because the intensive combat training will make it so that you're ready for the assassins. But that means you're gonna have to deal with like 120 assassins for the next 10 years. I don't think I can handle that. Yes, we will hate you if you save corruption. Yeah, that's what happens when it comes to the button. I'm way too selfish, dude. I'm sorry. I'm kind of regretting my choice when it came to that. But most people preferred not to choose the most people choose to press the button here. Damn. Also, 69 majority opinion. Nice. Total. Will you press the button? You will have infinite lives and stay at any age you want, but you will die every day painfully. No, thank you. That will just make me numb to all the pain. No, thank you. I don't want that. Everyone agrees with me. That makes me happy. Okay. Next. Next up. Whoops. Did my stream go down? No, it didn't. Will you press the button? You gain riches beyond imagination, but you can never Will you press the button? You gain riches beyond imagination, but you can never have sex ever again. Riches for no sex. Pressing it. I don't care about sex. Wow, a lot of people really want sex. Somewhere in the distance, all asexuals are laughing hysterically. Asexual snicker. Check. Check. Will you press the button? You can have 6 Pokemon of your choice, but No one will ever believe that you have Pokemon and they will think you're weird and imagining it. I don't care. I have an Eevee. I get an Eevee. Pressing it. I don't care if they think I'm crazy. Most people agree with me. I don't care if they think I'm crazy. I will let them think I'm crazy. I got Pokemon. The Pokemon are not in my head. They're real. Will you press the button? You can manipulate time at will, but you are forced to freeze your age at the moment you press the button. You're forced to freeze your age? What does that mean? So I can manipulate time at will, but you are forced to freeze your age at the moment you press the button. Oh, so that means I'm forever 22. Fuck it, sure. I'm forever 22. That's good. That's not the worst age to stop at. That's fine. Will you press the button? You can get all the power of Goku from Dragon Ball Z. So I can teleport if I can find someone with a strong enough energy. I can summon blast of waves. I can shoot lasers through my hands. But you can never sleep and can't watch TV. No, thank you. Like, what is Goku's use gonna be if I can't sleep? No, thank you. I'm not doing that. I need my sleep. Yep, most people agree with me. Never sleeping is such a big deal breaker. I can't handle that. All the Pokemon, all the money, and you get Pokemon? Sounds like a win-win. I agree. I agree, dude. Next, will you press the button? Next, will you press the button? All superheroes and supervillains are real. Okay, that's actually a really bad thing. All supervillains are super bad. Can you imagine having freaking All for One be real in real life? Oh my gosh. I cannot handle that. Okay, but the epic showdown goes down in your house, destroys everything you have. Having supervillains be real is not something good. Yeah, of course, most people agree with me. Most people have sense. Okay, it's now 75. Actually, we're so close to getting 100. Let's just do 100 before I end stream. So we have 25 more questions to go. Will you press the button? You can program anything in your mind, like the Matrix. But every time you program something in your mind, a year of your life goes by. No, thank you. So I'm just gonna be living a simulation in my head and not living my real life. No, thank you. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna live in the Matrix. I'm not doing that. I feel like there's a whole movie franchise about why this is a bad idea. Next, will you press the button? You can destroy everything you hate or dislike in a heartbeat without getting caught, but you will slowly die inside after every person you kill. Slowly die inside? Like I become numb? Well, duh, I start killing people. So essentially I have the power of the Death Note. But I think I prefer to have some people in real life I can hate and dislike because it just adds a little bit more spice to life. It lets me live a fulfilling life. It can't just be all just joys and flowers. There needs to be some people I hate. So I'm not pressing the button. In the words of Lois Griffin, something chicken. I don't remember. Will you press the button? You can amazing psychic powers. Alright. Weird grammar. Alright, sure. Will you press the button? You can amazing psychic powers, including but not limited to telekinesis, telepathy, pyrokinesis, and levitation. But you have to work as an assassin for the government. You can never refuse a mission or request on moral grounds. You can never use your powers without explicit permission. I'm not doing that. What's the point of having psychic powers if I don't get to use it for my free will? That means I can never make things float and pull towards me. What's the point of psychic powers if I can't do that? No, thank you. That's basically just saying become a government weapon. That's it. Stable job, psychic powers. Will you press the button? You read people's minds again, but you can only hear the bad thoughts. Not gonna lie, I kind of like that. We're doing that. I feel like I'm gonna not trust anyone ever again, but hearing people's bad thoughts are really good. This would be depressing. Hey, how's it going? You hear their thoughts. Oh my gosh, this guy is horrible. Oh, this is kind of sad. But at least I know who are fake and who are actually good. Will you press the button? Whoever you want will come back from the dead, but you will be miserable forever. No, thank you. I'm not doing that. I may not believe in an afterlife, but I hope someday that I will get to meet the people who I've lost from years ago. Or from before. Okay, next. Will you press the button? You gain the ability to fly, but there's a 5% chance that your ability will stop working mid-flight. Are you insane? So you're telling me that at some point I'm flying, but there's a 5% chance that I'm just gonna fall from the sky? And no, I'm not doing that. Are you insane? That's riskier than flights on an airplane. No. I'm not doing that. Fuck, most people agree. The frick? What the heck? I do not believe that. I guess if you have the ability to fly, I guess people are just gonna fly in a safe elevation. Like there's a 5% chance and they're only gonna fall like what, 3 meters off the ground? But still, that seems really dangerous. Will you press the button? You'll be planted inside Will you press this button? You'll be planted inside Second Life as a character, and you'll be allowed to have sex with every character there. But you'll stay there forever. What the frick is Second Life? This game is really old, so I'm curious what the heck is Second Life. Oh, it's an old virtual VR place. It's like The Sims, I guess. It's like VR chat. No, thank you. Yeah, duh. Slams button appears in Supernatural, Second Life. Will you press the button? Go to every anime universe you want, but you're stuck at being poor. So I get to go to any universe I want, but I'm gonna be poor no matter what. That's gonna be hard, honestly. Unless the main characters themselves are also poor. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I prefer to just watch from a distance. Yeah, most people agree. 17 more. Will you press the button? Be able to change appearance at will. Okay, will you press the button? Able to change appearance at will. Entire body will change. But the process is extremely painful and will take 10 minutes. Doing it. 10 minutes of pain for infinite beauty? Taking it. Yeah, most people agree with me. I seem so shallow. My choices sound so shallow right now. Like everything I choose is only for me. Will you press the button? You can read minds at will. Again. You become illiterate. No, thank you. I'm gonna read minds without being able to read. What the hell? Nope, not doing it. Yeah, most people agree. How do you read minds? I can't read. I don't know what it means. Will you press the button? You get to live inside your dream home for free for the rest of your life, but you have to share it with your least favorite celebrity. They're a celebrity, right? Actually, no, there's a high chance that a celebrity will be a criminal. Fuck. I could report them. That is technically an option. Reporting them would be an option. But I'm guessing it's not. But just in case, I think I could do it. I think I can do it. At least I can brag that I live with a celebrity, even if I don't like them. Most people agree with me. Nice. Will you press the button? You will get as much money as you want, but for every 1,000 euros you get, one random person on Earth dies. What is 1,000 euros? That is euros, right? What's the symbol? What's that symbol? Yeah, that's symbol. For every 1,000 euros you get, one person dies. Not gonna lie, I'm not sure how to feel about this. I think I'd use it, but I'd never. But I'm just gonna get like 99 euro, 999 euro. I think I'm gonna press the button, but I'm only gonna get 999 euros and never use this ability ever again. But I feel like greed will take over for me. I'm pressing the button. Earth is overpopulated, so why not get rich and save humanity? What the frick? That's not how you do that. That's literally the purge. Oh, this is a lot. Hold on. There's an ad. Hold on, this is a lot. I'm gonna move my text down. Actually, no, I'm just gonna move my Chrome up. Just temporarily. Why not? Will you press the button? You obtain your ideal body type from neck down, gender, fitness, etc. But you will never be able to see your own face again. Images, drawings, and reflections of your face are completely blurred. When you look at them, everyone knows what your face looks like, but cannot tell you their opinion on how your face looks. What's the point of having a good appearance if no one's gonna comment on it? No, thank you. Yeah, most people agree with me. One of the common parts of one of the things about appearance is literally self-confidence and also people complimenting you. But neither of those will happen for me. So what's the point of having an ideal body type if I never get to see it? Will you press the button? You get thousands of dollars every time you snap your fingers, so like this. But every time you do it, someone dies. What have I done? Crap! I'm a murderer! Wait, if I don't press the button, I won't get $1,000. I'm not pressing it. I'm not going to jail! And most people agree with me. Nice. Will you press the button? You can travel through time, but it's a one-way trip. No, thank you. I do not want to travel through time. Do you have any idea how bad the past was? Not doing it. And most people agree with me. Okay, we are so close. Just 10 more and we're gonna see how agreeable I am. Will you press the button? You can time travel, but you have to have sex with your grandparent. No fucking way! I'm not doing that! I will not have sex with my grandparents. Are you insane? I'm not freaking Fry. Okay. Will you press the button? You can have a marathon of your favorite TV show with stars of said show. Sorry. Will you press the button? You can have a marathon of your favorite TV show with the stars of said show. But you can never watch the show ever again. No, thank you. I watch it because I want to watch the show. These are gonna be just the stars, just the people, the actors. I don't want that. I just want the story, and I want to relive all of that. So no, thank you. It's not worth it. Unless the show is going to be already defunct on all streaming platforms, still, I'm not doing it. Will you press the button? Will you press the button? You can change your hair color at will. Okay, amazing one. But your eyebrows are thin lines, poorly drawn with black Sharpie. But I get to change my hair color. No, thank you though. My eyebrows need to be there. They are important for sweat. They keep it away from my eyes. So I'm not doing that. Plus, can you imagine having sweat mixed with the Sharpie and it just drips over your eyes? No, thank you. Will you press the button? You become an intelligent AI that can create anything. You can become the most powerful being in the universe and can travel through space. But the first thing you must do when you get this power is commit genocide on Earth. I feel like someone pressed this button and now it's happening now. I'm not pressing this button. Yup, most people agree. Will you press this button? We get world peace, but China and Africa get destroyed. No, thank you. It's not world peace if you like destroy like what? Freaking 3/4 if you destroy freaking 3/7 of the world? No thanks. How are people agreeing with this? What the heck? There will never be world peace without China. That's what this person says. Will you press the button? You get infinite money, but this causes inflation, pushing millions into poverty. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not pressing the button if it's gonna cause poverty to everyone. 49 and 51%? Are you kidding me? Most people agree with me, but geez, that's close. Insane capitalism. Will you press the button? Tomorrow will be a pleasant day for you. Okay, that's really good. Tomorrow is gonna be free and I'm gonna be able to do stuff that I needed to do. But something bad will happen at the very end of it. I hate when that happens. That always happens when I have a good day. It always ends on something really horrible, and I hate that so much. But something bad happens. It's not like some tragedy or something. Just something bad will happen. So I guess it's fine. Why not? It's basically just a regular Tuesday. Okay, most people do not agree. Damn. Oh, my mic fell. Hey, 69, nice. 97, alright. Come on. Alright. Okay, this is another big one. I'm gonna move it up just in case I turn this into a YouTube short. Will you press the button? You can make a planet in your solar system and shape it however you want, giving you the potential to make your own heaven plate. Oh, sorry. Let me read that again. Will you press the button? You can make a planet in our solar system and shape it however you want, giving you the potential to make your own heaven planet. But you can't go to any other planet, ever. Upon entering the other planet's sphere of gravitational influence, you unleash a fart as powerful as a supernova, killing all life form in the solar system. The fuck is this? I get to kill everyone just so that I can make a freaking heaven planet? No thanks. And through a fart? How are people saying that they would push the button? You kill everyone! Oh wait, no, upon entering another planet's gravitational sphere of gravitational influence. Ah, that makes sense. I misunderstood that one. Sorry. Next. Will you press the button? Will you press the button? You are the chosen one with any power you desire. You can do whatever you wish with the absolute... Sorry. Will you press the button? You can choose one of any... Sorry. Let me read it again. Will you press the button? You are the chosen one with any powers you desire. You can do whatever you wish with absolutely no consequence whatsoever. But whichever power you choose will slowly affect your mental and later physical state negatively. So essentially, I'm just being corrupted by the power. No thanks. I'm basically that meme. No thanks. Wow, people are okay with that. People are okay with being corrupted. The heck? Alright. Okay, last one for the stream. Let's see. Will you press the button? You can control your weight and change it in an instant. Okay, great. I get to fit any clothes I want. But you can no longer eat your favorite food. Fuck! I can never eat sausages ever again. There's so many good types of sausages! Ah! No. The body I have, I work hard for. I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna not press the button. Most people press the button. Damn it. Okay. Well. We did it, chat. We did 100 button questions and we got 72 out of 100 majority opinions. At the very least, it means I am around 1/3? Slightly less than... Sorry. That means I'm like 2/3 or like something along those lines. I'm like 72% agreeable with most people on the planet. That's good. Oh my gosh. This was fun. I like this. This felt like a stream where I just continuously talked. It felt weird. Like, it's so fun to be able to talk. I kind of wish that there's a lot of people who talked in chat. But, meh. As a streamer, and especially as a new one, You're not guaranteed that there will be people talking in chat. I just wish that there were more people. But I can't complain. It's fun. I entertain myself. We're good. Anyway. Whoops. Anyway, guys, it's been fun. Right now, my room is burning hot right now. It's like noon. So I'm gonna be ending stream. Next time I'm streaming, it's going to be on... I could do a stream tomorrow. Are you guys interested in a Japanese learning stream? Or I could do a Zelda stream tomorrow. No. Crap, I forgot. I promised myself tomorrow I'm gonna be doing something really important, so I can't do it tomorrow. So, my next stream is going to be on Friday. We're going to be playing, we're going back to Legends of Zelda, and we're going to be playing to the ocean level now. Okay? So, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Please, the entire week is going to be just nothing but the will you press the button stream. I hope you guys are fine with that. I'm just gonna be very busy this week. Today and tomorrow I'm gonna be editing videos just so I have something stockpiled for the next few weeks. Sorry, for the next 7 days until Monday. So hopefully I'll be done by then, and then you'll have new types of videos next week. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks so much for everyone who stopped by. I'm so happy. And I hope you guys like my content. I try my best to make it so that you guys can enjoy it. I don't know if you guys do enjoy it, but it makes me happy. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Bye! Okay, first up, YouTube. Let's say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube! And now it's bye to Twitch. Bye, Twitch! Thanks so much for stopping by, everyone.